Welcome, Libra, and this is going to be your reading for the month of April of 2020. It is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs, and it will be a money forecast or a financial reading. We're just going to kind of get the energies of the month financially and in that aspect of your life, all right? So we're going to start with the overall energy, and that's going to give us a grasp of the entire month and how it's going to feel in financially for you. And then we're going to go into the different opportunities that are going to be presented to you that you should be aware of, or you should be open to. And we're going to go into the result. And the result is what you can take from this month. And that's the most important thing that I want to stress with my readings. I just want you to think about it and gain a different perspective and look at your situation for what it is, all right? And how logically to move forward would be, what would be the best assessment of the situation. All right, so if the reading resonates, please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate that. That would help me out a lot, okay? We're going to start off with the overall. The overall energy. Oh, we got two of them. So we have the Queen of Gabriel and the Nine of Gabriel, all right? So overall energy, money opportunities, and we have the result for the month. So your overall energy is the Queen of Ariel. Mature energy, generous energy, happy energy. It reads, nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. The Queen of Ariel. So Libra. Let's see what we got as far as the tarot cards coming out for this. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. There might be someone that needs your help. There might be someone that needs your help. There's a project possibly that you're working on that you can expand or you can improve upon. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles here. So whatever it is that you are working on, there is the ability to make it better. How to do that, you have to go about it in a practical sense. All right? So you're holding this in your hand and you are trying to understand what will get me, like I said earlier, from point A to point B the most efficiently or the most effectively. All right, the Lover's card. So now, even though this is a financial reading, everything is tied in together, all right? Love, mind, body, spirit, spirituality, everything. Money. So the Page of Pentacles and Lover's card coming out could be a representation of your love life and your ability to move forward, Libra. So you need to nurture yourself and those you love. So you need to build a foundation and a happy, stable family and home environment for you to thrive. Because without that, it is going to be very difficult for you to move forward, to thrive, and to really keep your mind where it should be on growth and expansion and creation. Okay? So you want to nurture the foundation that you have in place, especially in this month. And it is talking about relationships. We have the Four of Wands here, okay? So if there's an individual that you are in love with, you need to nurture them. You need to just make sure that the energy is in a good place, because you starting with this new objective of yours, you're not going to get far unless you correct these issues first and foremost, okay? And as far as the different opportunities, the Nine of Gabriel comes out, and it reads, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Okay, so that could be a possibility that, you know, you are engaged in, you know, environmental help and things of that nature. It's very specific, but more importantly, the Nine of Gabriel is you being prepared for any possibility, because the Nine of Gabriel is you've put a lot of work in. You've dug, you've towed the ground, you've planted the seeds, you've watered, and you're waiting for your harvest, so to speak. In this time, you need to really be prepared for whatever comes your way, and you need to be prepared to put the work in if something does go right, and you need to be able to bounce back if something goes wrong. Okay, so the Nine of Gabriel comes out, and it wants you to be prepared. It wants you to move in full and wholeheartedly with, like the Ace of Cups, okay, and the different opportunities that come to you. Now, we're not looking for get-rich-quick schemes and things of that nature, and I don't want you to feel that it could come that quickly for you, all right? You need to be okay with something ending, with an opportunity that you might have delved into prior to end, or for something that may have caused conflict to end. And this goes back to maybe a different opportunity that you pursued. But overall, right now, what it's speaking is that you're given the energy to and the capability to move forward and to handle the pressure. And it says stay determined and move forward. So being prepared for any possibility is being prepared whether or not you succeed or not. And it's pushing through the failures until you see success, because the only time you actually fail is when you quit, right? So although you might feel trapped, you might feel stuck, and you might feel depleted, down, tired, sluggish, and unmotivated. You need to find different outlets and find different ways to pick yourself back up and step in the game of life again, because sometimes people get weary and they get sluggish and they get tired and they just don't want to participate in life, right? I've been through that. I've been through the worst of that, where I didn't even have the desire to wake up in the morning. I didn't have the desire to shower. Like, I've been through I don't even want to get into the worst of the worst. But all I'm saying is, if you're not participating in creation, in expansion, in building, in being a part of this, what we're doing down here on Earth, or whatever you're doing, you need to find what works for you, all right? And so what the result comes to at the end of the month is we have the Six of Raphael, and it says, embrace your inner child, a rekindle of friends or relationships, children or childhood, right? So what does that mean? That means a spirit of adventure, a spirit of living, of feeling alive, right? We get so caught up in the day-to-day and what happens, and if we fail, or if this happened, or if this person said that, or that person said this, or how I'm going to feel in this situation. It's just, you need to let go of all of that. Embrace your inner child. What would you have done as a kid, right? Children have no filter, right? And there's a reason why they have no filter. It's because they haven't yet learned to adopt a filter and learn social norms of how to act in certain situations, right? So my advice for this month is to stay determined, stay focused, be prepared for any possibility, whether it might be failure or success, right? And just stay open and just play the game, be in the game, and not out of it. Because when you're in, things can happen for you, right? And when you're not, there's no possibility of anything happening, right? So embrace your inner child. Let's see what it has to say with the tarot for the Six of Raphael. We have one card come out. The High Priestess. Follow your intuition, right? Follow your intuition. Navigate yourself through duality, through right and wrong. We wouldn't know what it felt like to be happy if we didn't feel sadness. We wouldn't know what it would feel like to have a tasty meal if all we had was the worst meals, right? Or if we had, what can I think? Some people love McDonald's, so if we, only had one food source and this is all we could, right? The Tower. Tower comes out. So High Priestess, the Tower. So be ready for a shakeup in your life, something different coming, Libra. And how you react is going to play a big role. Are you going to jump ship? Are you going to follow your intuition, stay calm, and guide yourself through the madness? Or what are you going to do exactly, right? And the King of Pentacles. So ultimately, anyone's possible of getting there, right? And the King of Pentacles comes out with the High Priestess, with the Tower in between. And there's a lot of stress on you to really make this happen for you, whatever this is for you. And just to release as much negativity as you can in this month of April, to behold your inner being and navigate to where you want to go, but enjoy the process. It's a lot more difficult than it sounds, is what you need to hear at this point. The Tower is not necessarily always something bad. The Tower is a representation of a major shift in your life, in the physical, right? Something that happens that affects your day-to-day life. Now, when a change happens, it always feels uncomfortable, no matter what. But that change could lead to something positive in hindsight. So while you're going through it, in the midst of it, you need to try to be as positive as possible. All right? Embrace your inner child and stay determined and be prepared for any possibility. And don't forget to nurture those that you love, all right? This is your reading for the month of April, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, take care.